Okay, so guys, it says right here, nevertheless, considering the overall game balance, Hwoarang's character performance is not excessively high. See, that's all I needed to hear. And guess what? They still, ladies and gentlemen, still nerfed this man. What did we deserve? What did we deserve? What in the? All right. Your boy Poco here, man. Sad day for us Hwoarang players, as you could tell. My boy, he got nerfed. That was my initial reaction to it when I saw that he 100% got nerfed. Now you're wondering what nerfs he received. We're gonna break all that down. I'm gonna tell you how it affects the character. I'm gonna tell you what you can do now, how I feel about the character now, etc., etc. Right? So let's get started. So they increased flippy kick by a frame, I believe, to make it easier to punish down 3-4. Now you can punish this hop kick it my trade. Up. Yep. You could punish this consistent. Yep. Basically, they made that easier to punish, meaning that everyone can basically get a free launch, even Steve. Yep. Steve gets a free launch off of Hwoarang's down 3-4 now. Yep. Now that basically means everyone, and I mean everyone in the roster, no matter what, if you're on point, well, not even if you're on point, you have a frame or two of leniency, but for the most part, if you're right with it, you basically get a free launch. Everyone in the cast can get a free launch. Now, given how linear this move was and the risk that came with it, no matter how scrubby you think it is, that shit, the down 3-4 nerf was completely random and unexpected, in my opinion. Do I think you should get punished for doing this move? Absolutely. Do I feel like you should get launched for doing down 3-4? Absolutely not. I think it should be a 14 frame and 14 frame and that's it. So now, granted, the cheap thing about down 3-4 and the flappy up, and the really flappy, it wasn't necessarily power crush. The flappy was really cheap. It was because you risk getting launched for doing it. You really risk getting launched just because you messed up on a punish. You know what I mean? That was some bullshit. That was unfair. But do I feel like Hwoarang should get launched for doing it? No, I don't think he should get launched for that. That makes him 10 times more scarier in tournaments. He is not. This, if Hwoarang wasn't bad enough for tournaments already, this nigga sucks in tournaments. He is ass. He is probably bottom 5, bottom 10 worst bottom 10 worst tournament characters ever due to that change alone. Like, he genuinely sucks. Like, if you're considering playing Hwoarang in a tournament, I would not advise it. Just from that down 3-4 change alone. Now, another nerf that they gave this character is that they nerfed basically his power crush. And what they nerfed, you might ask, they made this minus 14. This is basically how it was in Tekken 7, and now characters like Brian can launch. Yep. Yep. It is now minus 14. This is actually worse in this game, and I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you multiple characters that can launch this. Okay. Yep. 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 And so on and so forth. And yeah, that kind of hurts them a lot. In Tekken 7, it probably wasn't that big of a deal. Only certain characters can launch them. But now in this game, it's really gonna hurt. But it's still not too bad, not that bad of a change. Just be careful when using a power crush. You use the power crush right, you should be fine. You'll still be safe if they absorb a hit, blah blah blah. But if you completely get baited with this attack, you're gonna eat some damage. Okay. Now, with the down 3-4 change, now keep in mind they did nerf a couple things like CD3. Well, not really nerf it, but it couldn't be parried because it stated as airborne. But we're not gonna talk about that. The biggest changes really are the down 3-4 nerf and the power crush. Now the down 3-4 nerf, the damage has been buffed to compensate for being able easier to punish. Now let me just point this out: is Hwoarang a bad character? Absolutely not. Is he fine right now? Absolutely, he's fine. He's perfectly fine. He's still a strong character. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the down 3-4 nerf was completely, it was not needed. That the down 3-4 was never needed, like, cause every character had their way around a punish. Every character could punish it. Everyone had an effective punish. Now, could you launch it? Only certain characters had the privilege to launch it, but not everybody can launch it. But my point being is that people still to this day are getting hit by down 3-4 flash. Granted, they made it easier to punish. It's always been a skill issue thing, in my opinion, if you could not punish down 3-4. That is just me and a me thing only. They made him worse in a higher level because of that. Now it's much riskier. Now you have to go with certain more lows like side step 4, down back 3, down back 4, and so on and so forth. Now the power crush nerf was definitely needed. Definitely one of the best mid power crushes in the game besides Nina's. It was definitely needed, no problem there. But I just don't agree with the down 3-4 nerf because it's already difficult enough to get in on Hwoarang, and now that if one risk and it's over with, you're dead. Okay, you're not dead, but that's really it. But that's really my opinions on it. You know, I'm a Hwoarang man. Obviously, I'm going to be biased about certain things, blah 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 and whatnot. But I'm trying to be as fair as possible. But that's just my take on it. I don't know what y'all guys take on it. Feel free to roast me in the comments. Fine by me, man. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. But hopefully y'all had a good day, man. Hopefully y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed, and Poco out.